Good evening, commanders of gaming tables everywhere. I have finished my zombies. 52! They're now completed, now ready. But are they? Notice the one small thing missing, yes? The basing. I've not put any basing material on, have I? Well, that will never do. So what do I do normally? I get the old PVA glue out, definitely. Very useful. Get the PVA. Get some flock. And get a little pot to put the flock in, and as a dunking receptacle, and I get going. And then I was in my local friendly gaming store very recently, Game Domain, if I remember correctly, and I saw this from Army Painter. Army Painter. It's essentially like a terrain flocking set. Yeah, PVA glue. Looks like there. I just picked it up. I don't know what it's about or anything. I just think it might help me. So what we might try and do, I think, is go into this, see if I can use this set to help me base some models. If not, we could try and make some terrain with it. Not that I'm an artist. You'll do far better than I will, won't you? So let's have a quick look on the back to see what is indicated inside. So it looks like we've got, obviously, glue, as I've noted. Haha. Different types of basing material, different colours. Terrain's kind of bushes or something like that. Snow as well. How interesting. Maybe I'll do a cheeky one with some snow on it. What do you think? I don't know. We'll have a go. So let's have a look inside. But I cannot breach. Oh, it's the terrain. It has some sort of defence. So I will need help. I will need Caliburn. Oh, yes. Nothing will be able to stand in the way of Caliburn, surely. We will, let's make a pretense of health and safety at least, and try and cut away from me. There we go. Will that be enough, I wonder? Oh, yes, it will. You see, one strike from the mighty Caliburn. Better put that back in the stone. It's so vorpal that I might damage myself, so we'll put that back in the stone. Ready to come and save us again when needed in future. Yes. In we go. Crinkly bit of cellophane there. We must be careful to dispose of that in an environmental manner. There we are. Let's have a look inside, shall we? It's packed. It's bulging. It's actually bulging. So it's quite exciting. I feel plastic. Ooh. Okay. Very good. Down there. Very good. So, firstly, we have some sort of book. It seems to be promotional in the main. It's very nicely done. Look at that. Very swish. But mostly promotional. Guides to different paint sets, brush sets, tufts, etc. Very good. A key to colours as well, which might be useful for those of you who are knowledgeable in such things. Then we have quite a large blister box. I wouldn't call it a blister pack. I wouldn't call it a blister box, is what I'm going to call it. Pop open. Oh, pops open quite easily. That's good. Then we have a plethora of things. Some sort of tuftage. Nice. I didn't believe I'm going to spend so much time basing some zombies, but that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to make them excellent. That's what we're going to do. Glue. Yeah, it's in good nick. Let's clip it. Let's clip the top off, shall we? That's better. That's the stuff. Let's see if it's got the creamy white goodness. There we go. So the glue is in good nick. It's travelled well in the packaging, and it's let me think. It's gloopy. It dries quite quick. It's not over dry, mind, but it dries quite quick. Just clip the side off there. Just leave a little bit of it on, perhaps. There we go. Just leave a little bit of the lead on there so that I can find it more easily if I drop it on the floor. The cap, being blind spat as I am. So some sort of tuft in a baggie. This is very exciting. I don't really do this kind of thing normally, so oh yeah, you kind of pick it off of a bit of paper. Wow, that's pretty cool. That's definitely going on something. Definitely. I'm going to put that back in the packet for now. There we go. It's back in the packet. I really like those. Marvellous. Ooh. Looks like cork. Looks like a mat. You know the kind of thing that you put your cup on? Like a wood chip or cork matting that's been chewed up. Squishy. So I could squish that down if I wanted. I could, there you go. Pull it apart to more little pieces. I can make it even smaller if I wanted to. That's really great. Great stuff. What's next? Some sort of flocking. Feels quite sandy, but it is normal flock though. It's not grit. But that will fill a hole. That will. You could put that in some tight spaces, and I think it would fill anything between toes of mechs, between wheels, etc. Then something a little bit more fluffy. Ooh, fluffles. Oh yeah, big bits of fluff. Or you can make trees or hedges out of that, I would say. Smells great. Smells like model railway shops. That's what that smells like. Yes, I see you in the background there with your Hornby. Yes, I see you, and welcome to you too, fine and wonderful modeller that you are. And then we've got more flock, or is that static grass perhaps? Yes, I think that's static grass. So you kind of when you're done, you want some grass standing up or some depth of grass. You kind of sprinkle that over onto your PVA, and it stands up. Looks very effective. I'm no expert, but I really like using that stuff. It's a great effect. And then what's this? Oh dear, I wouldn't. What have you sent me, Army Painter? Am I going to get into trouble? It's a bag of white powder. That's what it is. Oh my goodness me. I know we've been injecting these zombies with serum to make them fight better, but yeah, that feels very sandy. I'm going to guess that is just like a white sand. That is exactly what that is. That is white sand. That's great. Again, good for snow, obviously, but also good for getting into those little places. Yes, indeedy. I've got a little thank you ticket with on the back there. Get in contact with them if anything's wrong with your package, anything missing. So if something doesn't work, they might send you a replacement part. I don't know, maybe your bag's half empty, or your bottle of glue's leaked or something like that, and they'll hopefully send you a replacement. So there we go. That's the promotional material and educational material, and then we've got the gubbins, the meat and potatoes of the set. So shall we try and do a few zombies and see what it looks like? Yes, let's do that. '52 with basic bases, all green. Well, apart from one that I've done for you, just so you can see what the white looks like. There we are. This one's been up a mountain at the weekend. Did a bit of scrambling up a little hillock, and has come back with some snow on his boots. But overall, 52, well 51, and we've got plenty of green left. So there we go. In that little bag, you've got easily 52. There's 10, 20 more worth of flock in there, I would say. Just going to pour that back. Pour that back into the bag, if I can do it without upending it all onto the table. About a third of it left, I would say. Would you? I'd say about a third of that left. Yes, very good, very good. Yeah, good. So maybe put a few little bits on some of the bases next. What do you think? Yeah, go on then. There we are, Commanders. The zombies are ready to shamble, finally, into battle. And there are plenty more models that we can add material to, aren't there? I think you can see quite clearly there. Although I would still assert this is a gateway to other products and an introduction to other opportunities. It's a substantial start, and there's plenty more material to apply to future modelling projects, and I think that's ace. And lots of PVA glue still to go. So yeah, I am really happy with that. Obviously there's going to be a lot of snow left, isn't there, because I only did one model with that, but all this other stuff, plenty left, and I think it's made the models look that little bit better, and they're a little bit more persuasive, I think, when they shamble towards some British guys I plan to have in a windmill, trying to defend their position in a couple of weeks. So that's a scenario we're working on at the moment. So that is a Battlefields basing set from Army Painter, and as I say, glad to have bought that. So yeah, I'll look into other sources for material in future. That's a good introduction, and I think it's achieved what it wanted to. So as the zombies shamble off into the distance, I usually leave you with some advice on how you would approach a situation. I'd like you to tell me how you would fight off 52 zombies if they came shambling towards your position. So you give me some hints, maybe leave a comment under the video, and I look forward to you helping me out as I face the nights, the cold and the fear, as I hear shambling in the distance. Take care, everyone. Bye.